Oh, so good to see you.
So good to see you again. Jonathan is an actor. He's bi-coastal.
I am.
Flying back and forth between LA. Let me give you a drink.
Okay, please.
Alright? These are Lovitz, so we're gonna let's do it at the same time, baby.
Okay.
Take your tequila in one hand, your chaser in the other.
My.
Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
You like that?
Things they don't have at Taco Bell. But should.
That's
delicious. Wait,
like
what's the green?
It's cilantro, there's mint in there, and then the jalapeno pepper. Oh, and pineapple juice.
Nice.
So sweet.
See?
I thought that'd be manly, masculine for you.
Well, yeah, and it's healthy. I got a little booze, a little salad.
We invented an appetizer. We named it after you. This is the Lovitz Ab Tenderloin. Because you have amazing abs. Show the world your abs.
No.
okay, you don't have to.
Alright, better before eating. We'll see.
Okay, show us your guns at least here. Look at this. Please just tell the world what your workout routine is. How do you create this?
Well, that's very sweet of you. I come from a massive background of major body issues. Like when I was a teenager and all through college, really hated how I felt, and it was part of the trying to fit into the gay community thing. And then when I first got to New York, I was told point blank by some casting people saying, "You'd be great in some things if you just did a little work." And I thought, you know, what the hell? Why would I do this for them? You know, is it worth it to make this massive change for them? And then I did it for me, and that's what's made all the difference.
I want to get to what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
I know you personally. We worked on 16th and 8th
Yep.
together. We were in a gay soap opera together. That's how we met.
Yep.
And I know you've been in a lot of musicals. You were in the Setup Squad.
Yep.
On Logo. And so what's going on right now with you? You're bi-coastal. What's happening?
You know, it's onward and upward.
Yes.
I've always tried to live my life, at least professionally, believing you should go up the ladder, not sideways. And for a long time, I felt like I was kind of hitting a wall here in New York. I was getting the same roles. Even when I would go to work, you know, because I've been working in theater all this time, and right out of college doing Broadway national tours and great regional stuff here in New York and all that. But I was just always, you know, I know what I look like, and I know I'll be a chorus boy for the next couple of years until I grow up and can be somebody's older brother and or turn into Nick Jonas and, you know, can work on Broadway. I love this business. I love show business so much, and I love that hard work and training and all of that is rewarded in both places if you really apply yourself.
Yeah.
Thanks to Logo and Setup Squad and all the shows I did that were LGBT themed, I fell into the whole world of advocacy, which, you know, we've done some stuff with GLAAD together, and my favorite, most rewarding thing has been traveling to colleges, especially with an election year coming up, talking to young people about the importance of the gay vote.
And so have you always been out as an actor?
I have never kept it, you know, as something that I said, this is a major sticking point, I will not be out in my career. It was not until I started working with Logo that I went, you know what, I took it as a personal obligation.
Yeah.
I'm one of maybe 10 openly gay actors on television. For me to not do something with that would be criminal. And to this day, I get emails from kids and adults all over the country saying, you know, thanks for being out on TV, thanks for making me not feel like I'm the only one in the village. You know, one of my favorite emails I ever got was from this unbelievably sweet 17-year-old boy from Montana who said, I have to watch your show on Logo on my laptop in the school library after hours because it's the only way I can see anything gay, and I feel like I'm the only person, you know, within miles of where I live that is going through what I'm going through. And I just wrote him back and said, trust me, you are not. Plenty of people have your back, and whenever you feel like you're ready to get out of Montana and join the rest of us, we'd be happy to have you as a family. And like, it's been great, and it's frustrating sometimes that not all the networks and not all the major organizations are so willing to cross that threshold and put openly gay actors on television or in films. But we're getting closer to that.
What would you say to a young gay, you know, actor, a queer who's like, I want to be an actor, can I be queer, should I be out?
Yep.
I mean, like, what would you say?
Well, it's funny, that's something that I go through a lot, and one of the sets of lectures that I give at some of the colleges is about out in the media. And it's funny, it's less, I found I've given this lecture less with theater and film classes and far more with marketing and even political science groups that I've met with who want to talk about the place for someone who wants to be open in this, you know, 24-hour news cycle media that we live in, where people will, you know, the minute you're somewhat famous, the Googling and the Facebooking and the tweeting starts and they find out every little detail about your life. And should your sexuality be exposed in that way?
So, I mean, is there anything else you'd like to talk about that you're working on?
You know, I'm so grateful, you know, for opportunities like this to hang with my friends and get to, you know, it's great to be in the place to say, yeah, I'm working and doing it. I am so grateful. And I think that if there's anything left to talk about, it's that has kind of been what's changed my life in the past year. Is
you're so busy.
Well, and which is so wonderful and something to be so grateful for, but it all could disappear tomorrow.
Yes.
And so my biggest lessons for the past year and the things I want to carry on to the future have been soak it in, be present. I spent, you know, we all do, especially people in this industry, spend so much time going, well, I've got to do this project so I can get famous by this project.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But then once you're famous, you can lose it.
Right, and you ignore the journey. You ignore the fact that, what am I doing right now? I had a great lunch with an old friend on camera talking about the arts and the things that we love and the community. And okay, so maybe I don't get that movie I went out for yesterday, but you know what? I beat out a heck of a lot of people to even get that audition. So just be so grateful for where you are and your place at this very second, and that awareness of being just a loving, that very moment that you're alive has changed me exponentially, and that's something I try to share with people. And I don't mean to sound so hippy-dippy and crunchy granola about it, but
no, it's something you've learned and it's completely valid.
And I've learned it by spending so much time worrying about stuff that doesn't matter.
Right.
So it's, yeah, so live it up.
You are a sweetheart, and I feel like even though I knew you before, I know you so much more now just from today's talk.
See what shots and a little meat can do?
I know, little shots, a little meat. Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, thank you. I hope to see you again, and I wish you so much luck with the show.